Hey guys, it's Jacqueline over here at Homeschool Hangout.xyz, and today we're going to talk one of my favorite subjects, math. And we are going to talk about a specific math curriculum called CTCMath, and it's an online math curriculum. If you like these kinds of looks at specific softwares, curriculums, tools to use, do me a favor, thumbs up, like it, comment, all the good things. So grab your favorite drink of the morning. Mine is Diet Dr. Pepper in a I Teach Math, What's Your Superpower mug. And let's settle in for a little review. First off, this is a review where I was given a complimentary product as part of being on the homeschool review crew. So I just want to upfront say that I did not pay for this, but all opinions are my own and nobody else's, so don't worry about it. So let's start with CTCMath is a complete math curriculum from kindergarten to calculus. It's online. And when you hear kindergarten, do not panic. This is not, you don't have to be able to read. It has the ability to read to you. So this really is a full comprehensive thing. Here are the things I like about it. And one of the things I like about it is the fact that this is silly and this is not a huge thing for a lot of my children, but right now it is. You can remove the grade levels on it when you assign the math. I know it's a silly little thing, but you can focus on what you need to teach your kid. You don't have to pick a year and work your way through it. You can look and browse the lessons and say, I want this lesson from second grade, and I want this lesson for third grade, and I want this lesson from kindergarten. Whatever you want to do to really tune it into your student. It also kind of adapts with your student as it is, and they don't even know that they're doing it. It has evaluation questions you can give them and like little tests to see where they're at. One of the other things I really like about this, I really like about it, is you can print the worksheets or let them answer it online. So if you have a student who doesn't do well with writing on a piece of paper and translating, that's okay. You can work with it. If you, like I would do, which is assign homework online and then let them work through the printed homework, because you can also print the solutions. You can do that. I really like this aspect of it. There are lessons, and I will just say it's a company that I believe is based out of Australia, and the accent is adorable, but very clear. It's a very light Australian accent, and the lessons are pretty in-depth and pretty good. I really do like them. I'm looking at, as a parent, you get a dashboard and you get to assign different things with due dates, and they will send you a report every week, or I believe as often as you want, kind of thing, and telling you where they're at. I love that. I really do love it. You can assign tasks for your students. Here is, I'm going to pull it up here, my only real downside. It isn't, I don't know if you know this yet, but I am a very lazy homeschool parent. So it feels like there's some, what they call weekly revision sets, where you can say, I want them to do these like review, kind of get a grasp of where they're at every week, and you can set that in place. But just straight tasks, you go in and assign them, which is really great when it comes to tuning in exactly what your student needs. But if you're lazy like me, where I just want to set it and forget it, you can't do that quite as much, but you can do it to a certain extent. And it comes down to your student. They can choose to go in and do more lessons. They can choose to do a lot of things too. I really like it. Okay, so normally what does something like this cost? Okay, CTC, I'm looking at it, normally costs, you can do a single membership for a student, or you can do a family membership. So let's start with that. You can buy by the month, or you can buy by the year. Traditionally, a family membership for 12 months is $300, $297. Now, one of the things is, what is a family membership? A family membership is all the children who live with you. It defaults to 5, But if you have more children than that, which happens to be the exact amount of children I have, if you happen to have more children than that, you just reach out and they help you add that onto your account. So don't worry about that. As somebody who has always had 4 kids and now has 5 kids, there's always that level of, oh, you only think I have 3 kids, so I have to pay extra for my 4th. Or you have, and I mean to the point that I've done like mom blogging trips where you take your kids, and I had too many kids to be included in the base family package and I had to pay extra. So I get it if you've got a big family, but 5 kids is just the default because they have to set a number. When you're doing the programming, programmer Jackie had here, when you do the programming, you have to set a default. That's really all that means. And they may ask you, so these are all kids who live with you. Cool. But through Homeschool Review Crew, you can get their discount, which is $148.50 for a year. Now, a single membership, even with the discount of being half off for the Homeschool Review Crew, is $98.50. So if you have 2 kids, you're saving money to buy a family discount. A family membership. But I really like it. I always, how do I say this? For this kind of stuff, I have 2 different levels of students that I evaluate this with. I have my youngest, who is just learning and how he does with it, and I make that evaluation. But then I have my older kids who kind of, they're both in college math classes, and they kind of evaluate it from that side, and they like it. The lessons are good, the questions are good, the adaptation is good, and I like that. This is not something I would say, oh, you need to be a real math person or a not math person. And why I say that is, I feel like some curriculums, I just recommended a math curriculum yesterday, is if you've got a mathy person who's really good at math, even if you're not good at math, there's some curriculums that are really good for them that will really tie them in good for engineering and medicine and all that. And some of the self-directed online curriculums I have found tend to be good for people who are not real math people, meaning it keeps it real light, it doesn't cause a real deep dig. But if you're going into engineering or medicine or something like that, I might not recommend it. This seems to bridge both sides. I've been impressed with it so far. We're going to continue using it. So if you would like an update here in a month or 2, let me know down in the comments. But if you want to take advantage of that half off Homeschool Review Crew deal, there will be a link in the bottom. And I thank CTCMath for providing me with this free copy, family membership to review. I'd seen it around for years, but I have math I like. And until this year, frankly, I was at the end of my math journey. When they started, I was already so deeply entrenched in another program. So I'm glad I've gotten a chance to play with it, see what I think about it, and let you guys know. It really does seem to be as good as they all say. So just not completely hands-off for the parents. That's the big caveat and the big warning. But I have yet to find a math program I would recommend for someone going into engineering or somebody who's got real math advanced kids at a young age that is hands-off. So I haven't even found an online one that I'd really recommend yet. So this is the first. So yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. What other subjects do you specifically want me to look at? Is there any questions I didn't answer in this? Let me know down in the comments and I'll talk to you all later.